Welcome to another edition of All Things Quarantined, an informational broadcast about how to squeeze the most out of your life during times like this. Today, I'm really excited to be bringing you an update on my garbage. And many of you joined me a couple weeks ago when we talked about how to turn garbage into gold, your vegetable cuttings from the kitchen, from your meals, and turning them into plants in a matter of weeks. And I just wanted to show you what's been growing in the garden since. Shall we? Remember all that bok choy I had and baby Napa cabbage? Let's take a look at how it's doing. All right, here we've got a row of baby cabbage. Doing pretty well. Green, healthy, strong leaves. Got another couple rows of bok choy here. You can see the bok choy is getting bigger. It's just not just an optical illusion. These were planted first. And I can easily just pick off the outer leaves here. And then the center will keep on growing. And I'll be able to harvest for quite a bit of time. And that's just from, as you can see, totally just from a piece of garbage. I'm pretty excited about it. This is planted closer than I'd recommend, but we have limited space because we have critters here. Snails, squirrels, gophers, bunnies, we have it all. So I've had to put it in this container and get it off the ground as a measure against pests. So that was the bok choy. What else? Here we go. Look at this. Yes, look at all these scallions. This forest of green onions was grown with garbage, cuttings, butt stumps. The easiest butt stumps to grow. Oh, so much flavor in one pot. I'm a little bit partial to scallions. So. Please plant your scallion butt stumps. You're gonna keep these outside, growing under the sun, water. It's gonna keep on living, keep on giving. When you put it in the fridge, it just starts to die immediately, right? Here you have this eternal fountain of flavor coming out of your yard. They grew so well. Scallions grow so well with no effort. I mean, your kids, your babies can be growing these. I mean, maybe toddlers, maybe not babies, because they do need to be able to pinch their hands a little bit. This is what you want. It will keep on growing and keep on giving you that great access to something exciting to put in all of your dishes. Fresh scallions for your stir fry, for your scallion pancakes. So much flavor. Oh, over a baked potato, much better than chive. Mix it with a little bit of fresh basil, put it in your mayonnaise, and all of a sudden you've made herbed aioli. Talk about a fancy way to eat your fish sticks. Put that on a piece of bread. Soups, you can put it in your soups. Dice it, put it in your soup. So pretty, so flavorful. Scrambled eggs, put it in your scrambled eggs. I'll stop just touching these. I do like them, but that's not necessary. This piece of garbage, we didn't talk about this. This is basil, believe it or not. I had a basil plant that the critters, those damn snails, they just ravaged, and I decided just to take a cutting, cut it at the bottom of a node, right under the node. A node is where the leaf attaches to the stem. The roots will come coming out of there, and remove any excess leaves, but leave some leaves on top to do photosynthesis so they can get the sunlight, convert it to sugar, feed the roots. These roots. And then once you've got roots, it's fair game to go into the soil. And then you can take cuttings from that and so on and so on. Do you see pesto in your future? I do. One of the things I love about gardening is how it's just like a little microcosm of life. And in times like this, it's important to remember that nothing is perfect and you can't really sweat the small stuff, even though you want to. pull off the yucky leaves that have been nibbled by jerks and put it aside. Don't let the plant waste energy growing this leaf you don't intend to eat. Let the plant divert its energy into the great leaves that still remain. And that's really all we can do now in times like this, is push away the bad and channel that energy into hope. I hope you've enjoyed this update on my own garbage, and I'd love to hear about your garbage. Please send me messages, send me comments, send me questions. To garbage, turning into gold.